Hey, bro, drop it! Hey, bro, drop it! Yeah.
On the morning of August 27, 2023, LAPD officers patrolling near an apartment complex on Malden Street encountered 24-year-old Angel Ledesma. As they approached to question him, Ledesma suddenly lunged at the officers wielding a knife. Despite repeated commands to stop, he continued advancing, leaving the officers no choice but to open fire.
Hey, bro, drop it!
The supervisor camping north of G.
Hey, relax, homie, relax. Hey, bro, drop it!
Ledesma was struck and fell at the scene. Officers provided immediate aid, but he was pronounced dead. A folding knife with a 2 3/4-inch blade was recovered nearby. Fortunately, no officers or civilians were injured during the encounter.
Hands up!
On January 5, 2024, Phoenix police detectives with the Fugitive Apprehension Detail attempted to arrest 30-year-old Junior Reyes, wanted for a felony and assaulting officers. As detectives approached, Reyes produced a handgun and shot one of them. Officers immediately returned fire, striking Reyes multiple times, while another officer deployed a less lethal 37mm round to subdue him. Reyes was transported to a hospital, where he was pronounced dead. The injured detective received treatment and was released the same day. Authorities recovered a handgun at the scene. On the morning of July 4, 2025, at approximately 11:45 a.m., officers spotted a purple Dodge Charger with Arkansas plates speeding on I-65B near the I-530 interchange. When police attempted a traffic stop, the driver, 22-year-old John Robert Stevenson Jr., refused to comply and accelerated to escape. The Charger raced through another patrol zone at nearly 90 miles per hour, prompting units to activate lights and sirens as the pursuit intensified. During the chase, Stevenson drove with extreme recklessness, weaving across lanes, making dangerous passes, and using the shoulder as a roadway. At times, the vehicle reached speeds exceeding 150 miles per hour in a 75 miles per hour zone, posing severe risks to motorists and officers alike. The pursuit briefly stalled near exit 24 in Jefferson County when the suspect's vehicle disappeared, but dispatch soon relayed that it had been spotted again on I-530 north near the 7-mile marker, drawing in multiple responding units. The chase continued across Pulaski and Saline counties until Arkansas State Police Troop A executed a precision stop maneuver, bringing the Charger to a halt.
Holy fucking shit, bro! Holy fucking shit! Arkansas.
Stevenson was quickly arrested at the scene and now faces multiple charges, including felony fleeing by vehicle and numerous serious traffic violations.
Hey, hey, Dylan.
Modesto, California. On July 4th, police responded to a 911 call from a woman reporting that her son, off his medication, had threatened her with a knife. Bodycam footage shows officers calmly attempting to speak with the man outside the home. Suddenly, the man grabbed a large knife and charged at an officer. The officer fired 2 shots, striking the suspect and stopping the attack.
Hey, hey, Dylan, stop. Dylan. That was a gunshot.
The suspect was transported to a local hospital and is in stable condition. The officer sustained a knife wound but received treatment and is expected to fully recover. On May 7, 2024, officers identified a stolen Hyundai connected to a recent armed robbery. Inside were 2 teenage suspects who immediately sped off, ignoring commands to stop and triggering a high-risk pursuit through city streets. The chase escalated near Climb Road and Riverbend Road in southwest Franklin County, where officers executed a tactical maneuver that heavily damaged the Hyundai. Despite the impact, the suspects pressed on recklessly, endangering both themselves and other drivers as they attempted to escape.
I can't see, bro. Ran it all over.
Please,
Are they agreeing all in this place?
6315 in Riverbend.
Job reaching the entrance way to the football stadium. Your left now, street 4 southbound.
Get out.
Back on that
Their flight ended moments later when the car spun out of control and came to a stop. Both teens were taken into custody without further struggle. Investigators confirmed the pair had prior arrests for auto theft. They now face serious charges and remain at a juvenile detention center, where they could be held until the age of 21, underscoring the severe consequences of their dangerous choices.
Back up! What? Hey, what? Hey, be careful.
Los Angeles, California. On November 30th, 2023, LAPD officers responded to a business on Laurel Canyon Boulevard in North Hollywood after reports that 52-year-old Francisco Javier Alba had assaulted an employee with a drywall hammer. By the time officers arrived, Alba had fled, and although the victim confirmed the incident, they declined to press charges.
My law is very perfect law. My father got it. Got it right here. I put it on you. God bless you.
While officers were documenting the scene, Alba returned carrying the hammer, now with a sharp, hatchet-like blade. Over the next 30 minutes, officers repeatedly ordered him to drop the weapon. Alba became increasingly agitated, and attempts to subdue him with a TASER and beanbag rounds were unsuccessful.
40 stand by! 40 stand by! Back it up, back it up, back it up! Move it up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back it up! Hey, back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up!
As Alba advanced on officers while armed, one officer fired, striking him. He was transported to a hospital and listed in stable condition. The weapon was recovered at the scene, and the situation was fully secured without further injury. Florence, South Carolina. On July 12th, deputies attempted a traffic stop on an SUV driven by 22-year-old Brittany Nicole Jeffs along North Cashua Street. What seemed like a standard encounter took a dramatic turn when Jeffs allowed her passenger to step out before slamming the accelerator and fleeing the scene. Within seconds, a routine violation escalated into a dangerous high-speed pursuit through city streets. As deputies gave chase, Jeffs drove with extreme recklessness, repeatedly colliding with patrol units as she tried to escape. Her actions endangered both officers and innocent motorists, forcing deputies to escalate their tactics. Using coordinated vehicle-blocking maneuvers, they ultimately caused the SUV to crash, bringing the chaotic pursuit to an abrupt and violent stop. The crash impact ejected Jeffs from her vehicle. She was rushed to a nearby hospital for treatment before being transferred to the Florence County Detention Center. Once released from medical care, Jeffs faced a judge and was booked on multiple charges, including failure to appear, driving under suspension, and failing to obey a stop signal. The incident stands as a stark reminder of how quickly a simple traffic stop can spiral into a full-blown crisis. In the early hours of April 13, 2021, a domestic violence call escalated into a fatal encounter on the 5100 block of North Quinella Street.
Okay. Okay. And?
I can't deal with it.
Okay. All right.
Around 12:52 a.m., Garden City Police responded to a report involving 58-year-old Thomas Andrew Bunday. 3 officers arrived and cautiously approached the residence, assessing the situation.
I scratched you.
All right. Can you move off the porch and you can talk to my partner over here? Is he gonna come?
Suddenly, Bunday exited the home armed with a handgun, making verbal threats and pointing the weapon directly at the officers. With no opportunity for de-escalation and confronted by an immediate danger, 2 officers discharged their firearms, striking Bunday.
Hey, sir.
I'll blow your head off.
Whoa, whoa! Get back! Get back!
Officers promptly administered first aid and called paramedics, but Bunday was pronounced dead at the scene. Body-worn camera footage corroborated the officer's account. The incident remains under internal review in accordance with department policy, ensuring a thorough evaluation of the circumstances surrounding the use of force.
Drop the gun! 750 shots fired. Get back! Get back! Get back! 750, we have 1 subject down. We need EMS code 3.
While patrolling northbound on Interstate 75 near the I-285 interchange, Trooper First Class Dawson, number 584, spotted a silver Ford Focus speeding at 88 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone. The driver was weaving through traffic, following other vehicles too closely and using a tinted license plate cover that made the tag unreadable. When Dawson attempted a traffic stop, the driver refused to comply and accelerated. The pursuit escalated quickly as the suspect pushed the vehicle beyond 100 miles per hour, cutting across lanes without signaling and nearly striking other cars. At one point, the driver illegally entered the high-occupancy vehicle lane with no passengers on board, creating dangerous conditions for everyone traveling along the busy stretch of I-75. The chase came to a violent end after the car exited onto Georgia 166 at high speed. The driver attempted an improper lane change, lost control, and slammed into an embankment, causing the vehicle to overturn.
All right, 1050 overturn. Start EMS. 1050 overturn, EMS please.
There's 1050.
75 northbound, ramp to 166. Ramp to 166, I'm gonna shut it down.
There, ramp 166.
Officers rushed to the scene but discovered the driver had died from catastrophic crash injuries. The wrecked Ford Focus was later removed by South Metro Towing. On May 31, 2025, in Austin, Texas, body-worn camera footage captured officers attempting to stop a stolen vehicle driven by 18-year-old Devin Guevara. Instead of complying, Guevara sped off recklessly, running red lights and ultimately colliding with another car. The crash disabled the vehicle, bringing the pursuit to a sudden halt.
I think vehicle has front left tire or back left tire. Left flat right now. We have the green light. Research service road southbound and Georgia. 35 miles an hour. It's slowing down significantly. I have no traffic right now. Research City Road southbound. Sorry, northbound. Research City northbound.
As officers approached, Guevara unexpectedly drew a firearm, forcing police to open fire to protect themselves. Wounded, he surrendered moments later and was taken into custody.
1050. Sorry, man.
After receiving medical treatment, Guevara was booked into the Travis County Jail, where he now faces multiple serious charges stemming from the chase, crash, and armed confrontation with law enforcement. At 11:41 a.m. on July 10, 2025, Highway Patrol officers on SR 408 spotted a gray Mercedes GLC with Florida license plate RLTI 37 traveling at 92 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour zone. When troopers attempted a traffic stop, the driver ignored the lights and sirens, accelerating westbound. The pursuit quickly escalated as the Mercedes reached speeds of 135 miles per hour, weaving recklessly, cutting across lanes, and endangering other motorists on the busy highway. Near the 7-mile marker, the suspect lost control and struck the concrete median, badly damaging a wheel but continuing to flee. Officers acted quickly, executing a precision immobilization maneuver that forced the vehicle to spin out and stop along the right shoulder. The driver jumped from the disabled car and ran on foot, but was captured within minutes at 11:46 a.m.
Alright, get ready for phone call. 54-130 if you can. Hold on, Mario. Hold on. Hold me, stop. 54-130 if you can. Hold on, Mario. Hold on. Hold me, stop. Hey, stay back. Get back in the car. Get back in the car. Come on, get back in the car. Hey, he's running real quick. Hey, stop right there.
The suspect was identified as 33-year-old Darius Demetrius Lowe. A search revealed 27 fentanyl pills weighing about 10.3 grams, nearly $3,900 in cash, and additional evidence inside the car. All items were seized, and Lowe now faces multiple felony charges, with no bond recommended.
Get on the floor now! Get on the floor!
Los Angeles County, California. On the day of the incident, 56-year-old Trinidad Velasco allegedly threatened to burn down his brother's house. When deputies arrived, they found him armed with a screwdriver and behaving aggressively. Despite repeated commands to drop the weapon, Velasco charged at the deputies, who, fearing for their safety, fired their weapons, striking him.
Get on floor! 40! Get down! Shoot off the taser! Hey, go back. He's got a weapon in his hand. He's here charging them. Get out! Get down! Get down! Get on the floor now! Get on the floor now! Get on the floor now! Get on the floor!
Velasco received medical treatment for his injuries and was subsequently arrested. He now faces multiple charges, including assault with a deadly weapon. The incident is currently under investigation as authorities review the circumstances surrounding the confrontation. Around 2 a.m. on July 5, 2024, the Cobb County Police Department requested backup from the elite ACE unit of the Atlanta Police Department to help capture 28-year-old wanted suspect Jarrett Sharp on I-285. During the pursuit, Sharp deliberately rammed a patrol car, escalating the danger of the chase. Officers executed a precise PIT maneuver, forcing Sharp's vehicle to a stop. He then abandoned the car and ran into a wooded area off the highway in a desperate attempt to escape. The effort was short-lived, as officers quickly deployed a taser to subdue him and placed him under arrest. On the evening of January 21, 2022 at approximately 8:17 p.m., officers observed a silver Dodge Durango commit an illegal maneuver at the intersection of Interstate 75 North and Northside Drive. When police attempted to initiate a stop, the driver ignored commands and accelerated, sparking a dangerous pursuit through the busy interstate. The Durango pushed to high speeds, weaving recklessly across lanes and narrowly avoiding multiple collisions. The situation escalated further when the suspect exited onto Moores Mill Road, crossed a double yellow line, and drove directly into oncoming traffic, creating an immediate hazard for other motorists in the area. As the chase reached the 17th Street exit, a Georgia State Patrol trooper executed a precision immobilization technique, forcing the Durango to a controlled stop.
Still southbound. Hey.
Officers swiftly ordered the occupants out of the vehicle, taking them into custody without further incident. The driver underwent a medical evaluation before being booked into the Fulton County Jail on multiple charges.